Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Taco Clock. It's Sunday, and this Sunday marks the end of a totally uninspired and uneventful week. Um, for whatever reason, I was really uninspired this week. I did a couple of art stuff, but nothing really sparked. So, aside from this week's art piece and the first state of the sculpture I was talking about last week, nothing happened on the art stuff, not even my art journal, which is so not good, but what to do, you can't rush art. Um, However, I finished a portrait of two good friends for this week's art piece publishing. I started it last November, if I remember correctly, and did only the coloring with the watercolor pencils this week. As I said before, watercolor paintings are pretty easy and kind of simple for me. So since I had the prep drawing and the outlining with the permanent markers already done, it was a rather quick piece for this week. The story behind the painting, it's a rather short one, can be read at my blog, which I'm gonna link to in the description down below. I also did the clay work for the sculpture that I'm doing, the guardian angel, and it's currently drying, so it needs, I guess, another day or half a day until I can paint the sculpture and do the metal work on it. So that was rather fun. It was the first time that I worked with it's kind of like a soft clay that you don't have to put into an oven to finish. It just dries and hardens with normal room temperature. So I did that sculpture, and I have to say I really liked the medium. The clay was very easy to form and, well, design a person out of, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 pieces. So it was rather simple, and I didn't do, or well, I did not make a mess out of my workspace, so it's far easier than plaster to do a sculpture. So I think I have more than a kilo left of the material, so I think I'm gonna do something with that in the near future, I guess. There are certain tools that you can use with clay or plaster to form certain shapes. And aside from the hair of the guardian angel, I could do everything with my hands and did not need to take any tools, which is nice. It feels more natural, I have to say. I cannot really do that kind of stuff with plaster, so that's why I'm really fond of the soft clay that I used. And I'm really curious how the material will behave when I paint it and do the metal work on it. So that's something I'm gonna tell you next week, I guess, since I haven't done that yet. Well, I'm looking forward to it, but I hope that I'm gonna have a more inspired and excited feeling next week, um, and not have this kind of melancholic art feeling. I don't know how you describe it. My head is I'm not in the right space, in the right headspace. Which makes it hard for me to be excited about a piece that I do and not only do the technical work. So yeah. The week before was really good. I was so inspired and my mind couldn't stop producing artwork in my head. And this week was the total opposite. I still could do the technical stuff, the work behind the art, but I felt uninspired. So fingers crossed that this will change the next couple of days. Also, gaming wise, we had a super quiet week. The stuff that we had thought we'd play, or the dates that we had set did not work out because a friend of ours got really sick and couldn't host the gaming night. And on Friday, where we usually have the gaming night at our house, I was at my niece's birthday. So the meeting up with our friends could not happen. So that was kind of frustrating too, although I really had fun at my niece's birthday and I enjoyed meeting up with my family. But gaming wise, it was an empty week. So yesterday, my husband and I played a couple of games because we both felt, we so wanna game and play board games, and we just didn't have a chance. So yesterday we played a couple of rounds of Love Letter and Dungeon Roll and Netrunner. I played the last two runners that I had that remained in the box that I had not played yet. One of them was awful, I have to say. I don't remember his name, but he works with viruses against the corporation, and the deck just didn't play for me. It sucked really bad, and it kind of took the fun out of the game for me. But I remember my husband telling me that he felt the same thing, so I guess the deck for that runner is just not well balanced. And my husband also told me that this particular runner is not often played in any tournaments, so I guess we're not the only people on this planet who feel that this runner is just shitty. The other one was an extended deck for a runner that I already had played. It was the green cyborg lady, and I really liked her, and it took me like 5 minutes to beat the corporation. My hubby played HB, the violet purplish color corporation, and he also played the extended deck. And he had trouble installing ice quick enough. So I had pretty much access to his HQ, which is the cards that he has in his hand, and F&E, which is like the stack that he draws cards from. And I found 3 agendas in like 5 minutes. So it was a super, super quick game, but I didn't feel that I experienced the possibilities of the deck, of the runner that I played. So we're gonna try this deck against another corporation sometime soon, because I want to find out how strong that deck really is, or if I was just lucky that he had only few eyes and that I just drew the agendas out of luck. So that was that gaming wise. I don't know if we're gonna play tonight because my husband is currently airbrushing the miniatures of Zombicide, and he started with the fatties, and they look really, really cool. So I guess now he's working on the runners, and I'm pretty sure that he wants to continue to work on that today, because next week he's on business trip again, so that's like 2 nights that he can't airbrush, and Easter coming up next week too. His whole schedule will be mixed up, so I guess he just will use the time tonight, or today and tonight, to work on the miniatures, while I plan to work on some knitting work. I started with a huge Afghan for our couch a couple of months ago, and I think I'm gonna work on that to get some work done and see a little progress. So it's rather uneventful this week. Anyway, as you can see from my mood, I'm not there. I'm not present. I'm not energized. But I'm not excited. But anyway, that's life. It's gotta work. So, I hope you had a better week than I had. Although I don't want to complain. But I kinda did. I hope you had a better week and enjoy a Sunday. And I'm gonna talk to you next week, but later during the day. I'm only gonna be able to upload because it's Easter Sunday and we're meeting up with my family, like parents and my brother with his wife and kids, and we have the traditional Easter Sunday, which is searching eggs in the garden with the kids. Enjoy a quite extensive lunch and just have fun together. Go for a walk or whatever. It depends on the weather, really. So when I come back next Sunday, I will tell you all about it in the next episode. So take care until then and enjoy. Have fun. Be energized. Take care, everybody. Bye.